What's up guys, this is Retro Productions here, and today I'm making another video on the Retroid Pocket 2S. This video is going to be exclusively about how to play flash games on your Retroid Pocket 2S or any Android device. Now the first thing you want to do is go to the Play Store. Now of course you have to enable Google Play Services for that to work. But here it is, Google Play Services. Go to the Google Play Store. And when you're here guys, search flashlight. I just typed it like that. Do I have my Wi-Fi on? Make sure your Wi-Fi is on first as well. Okay, so guys, it's gonna, I don't know if I'd recommend actually searching for it, because instead you might just get all these other apps which are actually about the flashlight instead of the actual app. So this is going to be real confusing. Okay, so it's not really on the Play Store in that fashion. So guys, I would recommend going to any web browser, going on the internet and writing flashlight flash player like that. And there it is guys, here it is, flashlight flash game emulator. See, that's all I wrote was flashlight flash player, and there it is. So just click on this one and say open, and there it is guys. This is the app you want with this logo. Make sure you install it and join the beta as well so you can get latest updates. So once that's installed guys, it's going to make an icon on the desktop or on the home page. Open it up, and this is a page where there's a lot of curated games here with the controls all mapped already, so you can choose these games if you want, or you can add your own games by clicking plus, and you can search any game within the Flashpoint database. And once you found it, just say example, let me just write Snail Bob. Search. So you guys, you're going to find a lot of the games, of course. Just pick any one you want. So just say Snail Bob 7. Just tap this and click this download. So it's going to download, and there you go, there's the game. So I have a couple of games already installed, as you can see. Now, excuse me guys, I have this app installed in the Retroid Pocket 2 Plus. Now that can run it as well. It's powerful enough, but it does suffer a bit more compared to this device. This device runs the games a little more smoother and a bit more responsively. This isn't perfect though. A lot of games on here won't run guys. Now that's not completely due to the device itself, that's more due to the actual emulator that this app is based on, which is Ruffle, and that's being actively developed. So not every game is going to run well on here, so just keep that in mind. Just put that low. Also made that purple guys. If you want to know how to do that, then let me know. But yeah guys, so let's just try any game out. Let's just try this one. Now before I jump into the game, there's an option to, you can delete the game, remove the save file, share that to the public, which puts you on the actual home page where all those games were created. But you can edit the controller. Now here guys, you can pick which one you want, touch, D-pad, joystick, buttons. I picked the D-pad specifically, and then I just tap this and I map them to these buttons here. Now this is to this already. Now guys, these controls are based on the Xbox layout, so it's a bit confusing, while this actual device, Retroid, is based on the Nintendo layout. So I'll show you an example what I mean. So as you can see here, look, I'm pressing this button, but this button is being highlighted, which is this button here, and I'm pressing this one, this is highlighted, this one. So keep that in mind while you're mapping the buttons. Just do it to the opposite sides, because it's basically on the Xbox layout, while this is the Nintendo layout. The D-pad is fine, as you can see guys. So this is an armor game, Fireboy and Water Girl. It's an excellent game. It's a 2-player game guys. Now the performance here isn't perfect, but it's serviceable in my opinion. Let me put the sound up a bit. Now you can hide the buttons just by tapping here, virtual controller. Oops, pressed the wrong button. Now previously the screen used to be much smaller, and to actually use the controls you have to use the Retroid built-in screen mapping to the buttons itself, but the developer has been very active in fixing the bugs and making the experience really excellent and very worth playing. So let's just try out some. So as you can see guys, what I'm talking about with the touch screen. So as you can see guys, here it is. I'm using the D-pad to control the water girl and to use the boy there. So yeah guys, oops, sorry about that. This could actually be really cool guys, to actually, if you use the HDMI feature on this and put this on the TV screen and connect two controllers. I don't know how that will work, but it's a good thing to try out, see if it works. As you can see guys, here it is. Now, I don't know how well this game will run on the 2 Plus. I don't think it will run well, honestly. But with this device, it can run a lot more games. The 2 Plus, I mean the 2S. So as you can see guys, this game is very playable. I don't know later on if with the more demanding levels it'll struggle, but right now it's running really nicely. Not full speed, but close to full speed. And with this game being very slow paced, I don't think it should be too bad, even though it needs precision as well. Like this part here. Let's just complete this level. Oh no, okay, I give up. Okay guys, let's try a different game. Papa Louie when Popeus Attack. Basically it's a classic. I've mapped this as well. Here's the what I mapped it to. I used let's just continue a bit. So the spacebar, which is attack. I use this one as the, spacebar is the jump button, and this one is attack, and that one's to throw the bombs. See, a lot of games guys, the save feature, it saves your progress, which is nice. Some games that doesn't work, but yeah. So yeah, as you can see guys, I'm using the D-pad, which I think is the best way to play this game, because it basically mimics the keyboard. But you can use this as well if you want, the joysticks. So yeah guys, now I know some of you may be thinking, what about Papa Louie 2 and 3? Those are really much more demanding games, and unfortunately they don't work on Ruffle at the moment. And even if they did work, I don't think they'd run well on this device. But it's just what I think. But yeah guys, this is Papa Louie when Popeus Attack running perfectly, beautifully on the Retroid Pocket 2S via flashlight, a flash emulator. So yeah guys, this is really fun to have this feature. Oh crap, I'm dying. To have this emulator on this device, because it really opens up these devices even more. I always say the Retroid Pocket series are the gifts that keep on giving, because they have so much qualities to them, and they really are fantastic devices, even with all their flaws. Thanks to mainly Android, honestly, because it's just really good guys. So yeah, this game's really fun, honestly guys. It's really fun, even though I don't know why the developers put this text on top. This makes the screen so small, but still, it's a fun game guys. Oh crap. Yeah guys, it's really fun. I had a blast with this game, honestly guys. Let's try a different game. Now in this game, let's try something that is a bit more trickier. Now this is a game called Commando 2. Let me just do some changes, put the quality to low. Which you can also change the quality guys, if to improve performance a bit. So with this guy, sorry guys for that. For this, I've mapped the Q and E to the which changes your weapons. Those two, they don't really matter, so just Q and E, guys. That's to that. As you can see, let me just show you. See, as you can see, the weapons changing. Now, the developer suggested to use the touchpad for this, but the touchpad isn't really working well with when you control it along with the D-pad. So I've just stuck with the D-pad controls and just use the touchscreen basically to shoot. You can just hold it and it shoots. So this game doesn't use the full screen completely, but it's serviceable. And there is some slowdown on this game, guys, where there's a lot of people on the screen and a lot of assets and sprites. So keep that in mind. You're not going to get a perfect experience, but it's serviceable. So as you can see, guys, it's running decently right now, but later on it will run a bit slower. The first Commando game actually is a bit more lightweight, and you can use full keyboard controls, so you don't need to use this touchscreen. But that game isn't, I don't say, as fun as this one. This one is a much better game. This one holds up more. Even though I do wish that this emulator supported save states, I know that's not a possibility with the Flash games themselves. It's just not something I think that can work. But it's always something good to think about. It just baffles me, guys, that I can play this game on a device like this. I'm really, really enjoying this. So as you can see, guys, I'm using the D-pad because that's more comfortable. I can use, of course, the analog stick, but yeah. So as you can see, changing weapons, guys. Let's change back to the gun. See, guys, this is when it gets a bit tricky because I can still play, but my finger's gonna be in the screen a bit. So bear with me, guys, just for a bit. I just died. Oh goodness me. Trust me, guys, this game is quite frustrating. I know it's based on Metal Slug, but I do think it's a bit better, maybe. I don't know. I feel like it has more personality. So anyway, guys, here as you can see, there is a bit of slowdown. I can feel it. But it's not horrible, guys. It's not like another game I've tried, which is Zombotron, which is a Stone Cold classic. That unfortunately runs too slow on this. It looks beautiful and the controls are fine. It's just the performance is not very satisfactory. But here, guys, all the graphics are here. As you can see, all the sound is here. It's just a bit slow here and there, but still playable. Just I don't like the way this game saves this checkpoint system. I mean, if you die, you completely lose all your lives. I guess you have to start from the beginning, and I don't think that's right. Same with use Molotov cocktails. So yeah, guys, this is Commando 2 running on the Retroid Pocket 2S. I guess I will break these cars. Okay. Oops. So yeah, guys, I'm going to move on to another game now. So as you can see, guys, uses quite a bit of RAM, but I think I have the Play Store, the Google Play services running as well, so that adds RAM. Make sure you disable that before you play these games, especially if you have the 2 Plus. I recommend to disable Google Play services before using this app. So there's touch sensitivity, I left it on the default 3. And yeah, everything is that. Like, okay, what else? What other game should I try, guys? So here's another game that I used to play when I was younger. It's a really good game. It's called Rotate and Roll. Put the sound up a bit. It's a very simple game, guys. You need the D-pad, that's it. So you have to get the ball in the circle. gets really tough later on, guys. Oops. So yeah, if you die, you just retry. Simple. You have to get the coin first, but yeah. And there's also another, a level pack for this game, but unfortunately that doesn't work. It just glitches out. So only this one works. But yeah, and this game does have some slowdown when there's a lot of things on the screen. There's some slowdown, which you will see in a bit if I manage to get to that part. Yeah, it's a very simple game, but very addictive and very entertaining. See, as you can see, guys, here there's a bit of slowdown here. It's not as bad on this device compared to the 2 Plus. That on the 2 Plus, it really struggles here. Because these Flash games are quite demanding. They're not as lightweight as you may think they are. Let's try that again. Oh, no. Ooh. That was close. Okay, so that's that game, guys. Obviously I'm not going to try out every single game, but okay, let's try out Crash Bandicoot. And this game runs very slow on the 2 Plus, but on here it actually runs okay. There are some glitches with it though, so keep that in mind. I'm going to try a different level. I'm going to try out this one. So you can check and change the quality if you want. It's actually not running in the smoothest. I'm going to put it on low. Okay. There we go. Okay guys, I take that back. It's probably not the smoothest as I thought it would, because I only tried the first level, but okay, that's it, I've had enough. Okay, what other game? So yeah guys, that's about it really. I could show you one more like Snail Bob, but now this game you can use the mouse mode on the Retroid, which I will show you in a second, or you can use the touchscreen, because it is basically a mouse based game where you have to tap things. Now this game is a bit glitchy as well, as you can see, it's saying 19 for starters, but once you finish a level, I'll show you in a second guys. So obviously it is touchscreen based, so you can, use it like that. It's a very slow paced game, but I actually like it because of that. They made like 8 or 9 of these games, honestly guys. I've already finished this one. I haven't done the other 7 or 8 of them. I'm going to show you guys the problem here. Just wait for this to finish. It's fully playable guys, The later ones are a bit more demanding in the series, but they're still fine. So here's the problem guys. Look, I click next. Nothing happens. Can't move on to the next level or that. So the only solution here is to exit the game and go back into it. That's the only thing you gotta do. It's very frustrating guys, I know, but it's just a bug in Ruffle. Oh, see there you see. See, every guys have to be careful. You don't click the links, but yeah. As you can see, the next level is ready. So guys, I'm gonna show you another way to play the game. Basically load up mouse mode, and you can use basically the mouse instead of using that, and using the A basically as a pressing button. Honestly, I prefer playing it this way. It's more fun. Oops. Okay. So yeah, guys, that's it. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something, and hope you try out this app. It's a fantastic app, guys. The developer needs all the support he can get. But yeah, guys, this is basically the flashlight app. As you can see there, see. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I might make a video in the future on the Retroid Pocket 2 Plus running the flashlight app or any other thing. So let me know, guys, if you have any questions. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.